What's up, guys? Take you on a tour of my new tool trailer. It's the rock solid 7x16. This was my old trailer right here. It was a 6x12 rock solid. I just had to upsize it a little. I couldn't fit all my stuff. It was a little tight working out of there. So I started off with a new trailer jack. This is a trailer valet trailer jack. This pops off right here, and then you could put either a socket on it, or it comes with a key that hooks up to a drill, and it just lowers and raises it real quick. It's a lifesaver when you're day in and day out hooking it up. Saves a lot of time. Plus the handle's on there too, in case you don't have your your drill with you or something. You can still raise it and lower it. Okay, let's go on into the trailer here. So I set up a light system in here, a lighting system. Just regular RV lights on a let's climb up in here, on a Mighty Max 100 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery, and it is charged with a solar charger. It's this one right here. It's the battery tender solar charger, and that hooks up to a solar panel I have out here. Let me show you where I mounted it. Right in the front here. So the wire, I drilled a hole in the decking. Wire runs up. I siliconed underneath there and filled the hole in with silicone, and it runs up and feeds that solar charger, the battery tender. So this hooks up to the battery, and then the battery runs over to the switch, which then runs up to the lights in the trailer. Yep. And mounted my spare tire here. I did a Packout shelving unit here with a tabletop vacuum, and then this is just the ammo box. I got some coring bits in there. I went with the whole Packout system. Up here I got my my drill, new M18 fuel drill, and then the M18 impact. It's a new gen. Then I got some M12 batteries mounted here, and then up here is the this is the key for the trailer valet that I was talking about. You just hook that up to your drill, and you raise and lower the jack for the trailer. I got Packout drawers stacked. This is basically like all my hardware, all the hardware that I have. My rivet kit, cabinet screws, anchors, washers, electrical fittings and fasteners, and it goes on and on. PEX. I have my plumbing fittings at the bottom here, PEX, copper, all that stuff. When you're working, it's much easier to much easier to have everything with you, little fittings and stuff like that. Right here I did another Packout shelving unit. I mounted my chop saw to a tabletop right here, so this just slides in and out if you need it. One-handed I can't really, but this slides in and out. And then what I did was I got one of these back here. You can see I got one of these mounting blocks, and I mounted it to the clips for a chop saw stand. So you just put that on my chop saw stand right there, and then the chop saw will just click right into it. It's nice. So you just take this off, hook that up to the stand, And that's it. Right here on the shelf here, I got my Packout organizers, drill bits and fasteners, drill bits for holes, ratchet set. Got my router bits, rotary tool bits, and then this bottom one here is the hole saw kit. I put a foam insert in there and put all my hole saws in there. I got every hole saw you could need. And then down here is my table saw, M18 table saw. It's nice, you know, it's compact, light. The stand is right behind it, right there. So it's nice when you're working. This just pops right out. Does about 90% of everything you need to do. This small table saw, and my chop saw is also smaller. It's a 7 1/4 inch. So that's good for 90% of the work I'm going to do. Anything bigger, I'll use a circular saw or sawzall. All I use the miter saw for is finish work. And then over here I just have various tools, drywall screw gun, my siding nailer, roofing nailer, and then these are just various odds and ends for taping and caulk and stuff like that. Tile work drawer, finish work cabinetry right there, and then flooring hammers. And then here I have the M18 dolly, which is this thing you could take whatever you want, any pack outs, you put them on there, you can wheel them out. I have all these on dollies already, all these pack outs. They're on dollies, in case I gotta move them out of the trailer for some reason or move them around in here. It's a lot easier to manage. And then here we have I got the new M18 fuel air compressor here. It's it's nice. You're not gonna do like a whole roofing job with it or anything, but for odds and ends, it works good. You can fill a tire, whatever you need to do. There's a hose for it right there. I got some fittings for the for the air hose. I get the tire filler, blow gun in there, all that stuff, all the attachments in there. This cabinet here, got all my tie downs in there, bungee cords, lashing, ratchet straps, heavy duty ratchet straps. Got my 10-inch rigid tile saw. Everything in here is Milwaukee except that, because Milwaukee doesn't make any tile saws. But this is a nice saw. I got it at Home Depot. It's you'd think it would be junk, but it really is. It's a good saw for the money. I mean, you can't beat it. And everybody that does tile work knows it's a good tile saw is invaluable. So up here I got my SDS Max, SDS Plus, and then various other tools in these drawers here. Got my my nailers here, 18 gauge nailer, and then 15 gauge, but that's on the job site that I'm on right now, job that I'm working on. And then here is more jigsaw, more tools. Circular saw would be in this one. And then I have some odds and ends like electrical covers, outlets, switches, and little key lights, stuff like that. It's nice to have. I like to keep stuff like that. I manage properties, so I like to keep stuff like that on the trailer. It makes everything a lot easier, you know. And then over here is the PPE cabinet. So got gloves, earplugs, glasses. These are for heavy duty electrical gloves for doing services. You know, those are filters for my respirator. My respirator is not here right now. It's on site, the job I'm working on right now. Oh, all right. And then all the batteries are down here. This is the new Packout wall unit mounting for batteries. This is the new Packout 6-bay charger for batteries. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's awesome. It's a rapid charger, 6 bays. It's, you know, it charges everything quickly, which is good. And then this is my M18 snake, drain snake. I keep it by the door because I use this more than anything. You know, if you manage properties, you know, there's always a drain plugged, always. So I can, you know, unclip it and take it and go. And then we have here, we got the actually right here is the first aid kit, fire extinguisher, and then 2 cabinets. I have 2 cabinets up front. These are nice because right here is my cleaning cabinet, most of my cleaning stuff. Keep some tools in there, but you know, paper towels. A lot of this stuff is off site now. I'm finishing up a job, so we're, you know, in the cleaning phase right now. Just some, you know, odds and ends. I got you know, pry bars in here, broom. I have my M18 mixing drill, which is awesome. This thing's awesome. You know, if you're trying to use your regular M18 fuel drill to mix like mortar or, you know, drywall compound, it really beats it up and messes it up. This thing just handles it no problem. So I leave this on there all the time. Then I have like my whole hog there, long drill bits, odds and ends, spray bottles, paint tray, hoses. You know, I leave odds and ends in here, gloves, spray foam. You never know. The paper towel holder, that was probably not the best buy ever. I mean, you can get a paper towel holder for $10. This thing's like $30, but whatever. It's nice. Matches everything else. Might as well. Got everything else anyway. Up here, this is the Starlink satellite dish. You know, when I'm on site, I need to have access to internet, and it seems that everywhere I go, there's no cell phone service. So then I have, you know, clients calling me, and you know, I have to access the cloud for my information, for their information. So I really do need that. It's invaluable. I take it out, you know, I can plug it in to in this cabinet. I'll show you. In this cabinet, I have a power horse generator, little generator in there. And that thing's awesome because you can, you know, you pop that out, you got power anywhere. Runs on gasoline, that's fine. What I'm gonna do here with this battery, I have a power inverter that I'm gonna mount to the wall here. It'll have you know, regular 120 outlets, also have USB outlets, so you can charge, you know, phones. You could run the you know, the Starlink for a little while. I don't think I would use it for that, but you can if you had to. But yeah, that'll be something else. I can, you know, plug in laptops, little stuff like that, anything that you need off-site. And then in this cabinet, I just have some, you know, this is for my framing belt. It's a hammer holder. And then I have a little heater there. I usually hook up to the generator in the trailer. Just run the wire through a grommet in the floor. And this way you have a little heat in the trailer, you know, when it's 0 degrees out all day. So it's rough. You know, that little heat helps you a lot. Light bulbs. I got, this is a adapter, 4-pin adapter for the trailer to the round. And then this is you know, some framing string, long tape measures for layouts, heat gun, caution tape. This is my framing belt. There's another charger back there, extra map gas, light. Then this is the framing shelf. I got the M18 framing nailer here. This thing is heavy. It is heavy. It's not light, but it is convenient. I mean, you know, I have no cord. I don't do a lot of framing, you know, but if I do, I do that. It's usually, I usually do like interior framing or something like that, but I don't know about doing like a whole house with that or something, but you know, it does the job for me. I don't mind it. This is a laser, Milwaukee laser level. It's the USB one. I wish I would have got the M18, but you know, live and learn. This is a roadside bag. Got my floor jack in there. You know, tire patch kit. You know, everything you need. Jumper cables, stuff like that. Tire gauge. Wheel chocks. Extension cords. So, yeah, it's basically the whole trailer. This is it. These are my harnesses for when I do roofing. You know, I put there's a you know, you can secure that to the truss, and then you got your harnesses on you. The ropes are a little better, but you know, these are nice too. They're all right. Over here I keep my levels, stuff like that. I don't have a track saw, so I keep this, it's basically like a rip guide for a circular saw. It's just, that does fine. T-squares back there. This is the mount for my chop saw, and then I have a tripod back there for the laser level, anything. Camera, whatever you want to use it for. This is a mount for, I have a Packout crate that goes on that mount with all cleaning supplies in it and stuff. I don't have that right now. It's on site at a job, and usually there's a garbage can under there, 30-gallon garbage can. Yep. So this is the whole tool trailer, guys. So it's nice. You can fit everything you need in here. 7x16. It's pretty roomy. All right, guys. Well, when I hook up that inverter, I'll shoot a video on that for you. But this is what I'm working with.